Right now we're working on a Ford, I believe this is a Flex, which Edge and Taurus, they're all built on a similar platform. We're putting a steering rack in this car today, and I want to go over what we did to be able to get this thing out. Fortunately, this engine is supported completely by the unibody, except for this little mount right here, which is more of a torque strut. So, in order to remove this rack, we removed the tie rod ends and the sway bar links. After we did that, this bracket right there, which goes in this area here, we dropped it down, as well as removed these bolts. This allowed our subframe to come down enough to where we could get the rack in and out. We did use a tool to secure the steering wheel so that the knuckle, which is right here, and as you can see, I'm disgusting because this is the dirty job because this rack's been leaking for a while. We could hold that in place, keeping the clock spring from moving and tearing it up, and allowing it to be semi-close to back where it was supposed to be. We'll put it back together. Lowering this down, taking that bolt out, enabled us to get to the bolt that retains both hoses, and then this hose that goes into the bottom has a bolt right down in here. I believe it's a 10mm. Ours was all jacked up, so we just had to cut the retaining bracket loose. That enabled the lines to come free. And then we were able to get to the two bolts, which are right here, that hold the rack in place. And what they do is, since I've got the old rack here, they go in through the top, and then the nuts on the bottom, and it holds everything in place. You can do this without removing the subframe completely. It gives you just enough. Now, the only problem we had, this is an all-wheel drive version. So we had a little bit of trouble with these lines, getting them past this. I put a zip tie on there to kind of hold that up out of the way. It's a lot easier if you have somebody to help you. That way they can kind of negotiate this end while you get this piece, the steering shaft, past here, past the rear AC lines, and then back up into position. So I hope that gives you a visual on what you're going to be working with. I took it out the passenger side because you have a lot more flexibility. Even though it looks like you've got that, it looks like it would come out easier on this side. It will not, because you have this in the way right here. So I hope this helps you work on your own crap.